I'm extremely happy today to be in Mandera with my colleagues from WFP because this is really a very beautiful county that we have seen, but also to really appreciate the collaboration and the partnership that WFP is having with the county government of Mandera, and also to thank our partner, COCOP, who has been here on the ground, but you are now here to witness the great work that they have been doing. So for me today is just to say thank you for the collaboration. We are here to strengthen this partnership that we are having even better, but also to see the impact of the drought. What you have seen here in the warehouse, this is food that we are providing to the people of Mandera, which is a combination of food and cash. And here I want to take opportunity to thank our great donor, USAID, without whom we could not have been able to provide this support. So this is an emergency response, but I think our work as WFP, together with the county government of Mandera, we really want to invest more on resilience building, because these are the effects of climate change, and these effects will continue to happen. But we need to be better prepared, build the resilience, so that we can really change people's life.
We have all seen the effect of the drought that has impacted on the Horn of Africa and especially the ASAL areas for the last 5 years. We are lucky now we are seeing some rain, but the impact of the last 5 years can still be felt, which means that we need to support our people until they stabilize and can pick up from where they left a few years ago. So for the Lisha Jamii, Mandera, we know, was one of the counties that was worst affected. When we rolled out Lisha Jamii Phase 1, in fact, I think it's Mandera which had the highest numbers of the people who were targeted. 18,000 households, which is, I think, over 100,000. And then in Lisha Jamii Phase 2, it's only Turkana which has got higher numbers than Mandera. With 25,000 households, that's about 150,000 people being supported. And we know that this support does not just stay within one household. We live as communities, so it sort of spreads out. And I was just highlighting to the Deputy Governor a few minutes ago that the cash transfers up to February, between August last year and February this year for Mandera, as we had money that has reached the hands of people in Mandera is over 678 million shillings that we transferred. And we know that that impacts on the economy of the county. Now, Lisha Jamii Phase 2, which we are using a hybrid approach, we're using a hybrid approach because this is what the people said. And we'll continue to talk to the people and hear what do you say? Because people were saying, okay, the money is good, but the markets are tough, things are expensive. If we could have a portion in terms of food, we could really appreciate. So we had the voice of the people, but more importantly, the main donor who Emmanuel mentioned, USAID, the people of America, also heard the voices when we told them this is how we want to approach it, where we provide part of the assistance in food and we provide part of the assistance in cash transfers. And that is what Lisha Jamii 2 is we are going to do. And we are very happy to see that trucks are ready to go. Once this distribution goes, COCOP promised me that you can do it in 9 days.
We'll do it.
We'll be watching you.
9 days. and Timothy are always on the ground.
Fantastic. The moment they do that, what we want to do at the tail end when they're finishing the food distribution, we also disburse the cash so that people can buy the tomatoes, onions, and other things to cook the food with.
I feel singularly honored to give this appreciation to WFP and your implementing partner, COCOP. As on behalf of the people of Mandera County, we feel really humbled that you came in to rescue us at our time in need, and for sure, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So mine is to just do a simple request. For the first, we have 5 failed rain seasons, and it will take a bit of time for our people to build back up and to get on their road to recovery. I think the response is timely, and we could do all the effort we need. A week ago, we had a lot of floods, and we are also appealing to our donors to scale up at least intervention for the number of households that have been affected by the floods. Lastly, I want to request WFP. We've been doing a lot of requests on the way to self-resilience and recovery. We need to come up with a bill on disaster risk management, and this is a way to do a structured approach on doing building and disaster preparedness in a more structured and controlled way.
Mine is just to give the highlight on the rains that has rained, the flash floods, and the effect it had on our population. 45,000 people are affected in the county-wide, and on 22nd of this month, that's when we had 17 hours of constant rain non-stop, with the highest raindrops we have ever seen in this part of the world. And it has affected 45,000, and I'm here as a disaster response committee of the county steering group of Mandera as the chairman, and this is we are building for. This is not what we have in the stores now. There are other people who are even affected before even these interventions actually were here. So I think the flash flood has really caused a lot of havoc here, and we expect even the rains to continue according to the Meteorological Society. Therefore, any well-wisher, any donor, any non-governmental organization, and any other person, individuals we are appealing for, because actually the mosquito menace even during the day, you will get mosquito bites in town and many other parts of this county.
WFP has been with us for many years, close to 23 or 24 years, in different shapes and forms, and all of it in shapes that have been very positive and supplementary to both our local and national government efforts in supporting our community. And we don't take that so easily. They continue to expand their programs. They continue to engage us in much wider and much more deeper ways, and we really appreciate that. We also do appreciate COCOP, which has been their representatives here for as long as I can remember, headed by our able Mzee Abdelkadir Chito, who on his own right is a leader from Mandera. Many of you know him. One time he was a politician, but now he's a serious civil society man, and sometimes you need that experience. But that said, I think this program is very important. Lisha Jamii 1 has had such an impact in our community that even WFP and COCOP and the rest have realized that continuing this program and expanding it will be of great value. And I want to tell you, Deputy Director, Country Director Bwana Emmanuel, that Mandera people do appreciate you and your efforts and the WFP. And we will continue to really ask you to expand your programs and support us. And anything that comes this way will be put to the right use and proper use. That there is no doubt about it for us. That was Lisha Jamii. Now we are in Lisha Jamii 2. Is that the word? Am I using correctly? Yes. Lisha Jamii 2 now, which has been expanded from 18,000 now to 25,260 households, which if you translate into persons, leads me to say that is about 150,000 people, individuals, are benefiting from this program. We cannot take that lightly. We do appreciate, especially at a time when we have come from the vagaries of drought that has been there with us for the last 5 years. Alhamdulillah, now we have gotten rain. But also, for every solution, it comes with also its problems. You know that we have had a very serious floods in many areas within Mandera County, more specifically in Mandera's town here, where we are right now. We have lost quite a number of homes and quite a number of properties. I think our chairman for the disaster team will provide us with a comprehensive report. I know they have been sitting the last 3 or 4 days, and also about 4 or 5 days when the floods was happening. His Excellency, the governor, has made a tour around the city to see the extent of the damage, which we recognize as quite extensive. And to that, I think the county government itself is as always moving forward in terms of providing necessary support to our communities who are affected by the flood, Today, I think we will be providing about 2,000 to 2,500 households some food relief, inshallah, and we will probably continue to expand on that. As you know that your county government has been with the people of Mandera, myself and His Excellency the Governor, during those hard times, providing relief foods and many other support. We continue to ask for supplementary support from our partners, WFP, and the many other partners who have been working with us and walking with us through this journey. Floods, again, has caused a lot of ravage, a lot of damages to properties, schools, and even homes, and it has really displaced a lot of people. And to that, obviously, even though we are out from the dangers of the drought, the recovery process, it requires itself quite a bit of support. And because we are in a recovery period, both from the drought and also now trying to manage the effect of the floods, we continue to ask for more support from our partners, WFP and the other partners, and we continue to work with each other in very strategic manner. But I want to also mention to our team who are here with us, WFP, that Mandera as a county occupies a very unique space. A unique space in the sense that we are sandwiched between two borders of Ethiopia and Somalia. And I will not shy to say that we are basically the regional hub. Even if we are not recognized for it, we know that we are the regional hub because in terms of service provision, we provide services to the people of Somalia, and when I say Somalia, it's the country of Somalia, to the extent that people come all the way from about 200 kilometers interior of Somalia to seek services, both government services and business services here in Mandera. And on the same breath, also about 200 kilometers all the way to Jigjiga this way, we have people seeking services, especially the healthcare services, trade, and many other services. So we want our partners to recognize Mandera for that, and also we wish to invite them to really establish themselves here in Mandera physically so that service delivery is made easier. The issue of insecurity, I have always said that I am personally more insecure when I am in Nairobi and Kiambu and Machakos than when I am in Mandera, because insecurity issues has been used to label us to deny the people of Mandera certain services from above. And so I think that is a systematic way of trying to avoid agencies, important agencies, to deliver services to our people. But I'm here saying very strongly that Mandera is probably, if not the safest, one of the top most safest counties in this country. I want that to go in. But again, I want to continue to appeal for more partnerships. People of Mandera, again, people who are very resilient. We've been having a lot of disasters of late. We had the drought, we had cholera, now we have floods, we had few clan conflicts here and there. But you can see they bounce back and they even do better on the face of these challenges. And with the support of partners like WFP, even our rebound and recovery is made a lot better. And with those few remarks, I want to truly appreciate our partners, WFP. We have been with Madam Ruth Landis some 2-3 months ago in Elwak. We have extended a number of requests and proposals to her. I think this is part of the proposal that she has validated and found that indeed these proposals can be done by WFP. And there are many to come, I believe. We want to therefore appreciate Madam Landis, Lauren Landis, or Madam Lauren Ruth Landis, right? If I say it correctly. It's important to say the names. For her response in listening to our people and the request of the government of Mandera. And you are rest assured that we will also support your local programs here in Mandera County, along with the other international partners. His Excellency the President, William Ruto, when he first came in, one of the first things he said, he said two key things. One, he said that he wants two levels of government that work together, the county government and the national government, and there shall be no tug of war between the two governments. We have been doing that. And the second one is that we want a government that works and recognizes international partners. And this is part of that recognition and working together that's given us a lot of fruits, and we want to expand on that.